Okay, I think it's about time we move on to the next portion of the story. Since there's certain side quests that can't be accessed or finished until you complete that portion of the story.
Yes.
Or until you proceed.
Indeed.
Oh, wait. Oh, cat scratch at the door. Hey, look. We got the dwarves over here. We got Dalish hunters training. Redcliffe soldiers. Yeah, they're all gathered here. Oh, but look at that. The mages don't seem to be around. Because, of course, they can't leave the circle until it's time for training. Oh. Kitty!
I understand you've acquired all the allies you could. That's good. We can call the Landsmeet if you are ready. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me. Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us. Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the Landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon. Loghain, this is an honor that the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The blight is why I'm here. With Cailan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies. And who is this, Eamon? Some new stray you picked up on the road? And here I thought it was only royal bastards you played the nursemaid to.
Well, you're admitting the royal part. That's a start.
You have my sympathies on what happened to your order. It is unfortunate that they chose to turn against Ferelden.
Don't interrupt, Churl. Your betters are talking.
Enough, Calthrian. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight, with your selfish ambitions to the throne.
Well, you know, Logan does have a point there, because Eamon really seems to only care about getting one of Merrick's children on the throne, and doesn't care about Alistair as a person and more about what Alistair can do for him.
Kaelan depended on the Grey Warden's prowess against the Darkspawn, and look how well that ended. Let us speak of reality rather than tall tales. Stories will not save us.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Logain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this blight.
Oh, is that all I have to do? No pressure.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Logain to show himself quite so soon. My sister married King Merrick while he was still in exile. At that time, he and Logain were inseparable. The wild prince who'd never seen the inside of a castle, and the farmer's son. When Logain joined Merrick's rebels, he was just a raw-boned boy, but he got on one knee to swear that he would see Ferelden free or die trying. Yes, Merrick's mother was the rebel queen, the one who kept the heart of Ferelden beating when so much of it seemed dead. It was a tragedy she never lived to see her son take her throne. We need eyes and ears in the city. Logain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around, and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
Yeah. Let's just say Birch is not feeling very warm and fuzzy towards Eamon after finding those letters. But that was urging Kaelan to toss Nora aside. You know, it's like, you know, like I said, he only cares about the Theron bloodline. And is willing to toss right the queen to do it.
This is a nice estate, isn't it? What's on your mind? It is no trouble.
I hope all the accommodations are to your liking, Warden. Please let me know if anything is troubling you.
Yes.
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Something I can help with? Denerim is Ferelden's most important city, yes? This is the seat of power, the jewel in the crown of the king. She is Ferelden's heart. Her walls are strong, but within them lies so much beauty, just like the country and the people.
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denerim, I stayed at an inn so filthy the bedbugs had fleas. What say you? Again? I'm game.
And I like to think that Birch used the opportunity to ask Severin to have sex in an actual building instead of in a tent. It's like, hey, you want to go have sex in the guest room?
I'd better not see one speck of black on those loaves, Corella, or it's back to the scullery with you.
Very well. Of course.
Dinner's not ready yet, and don't ask. It'll be served when it's done, and that's that. Now, shoo, out of my kitchen.
Yeah. Oh, kitty.
Can't talk now, sir. Mistress Agatha would have my hide.
Someone keep those cats out of my frame!
Right here, old pal. What about? All right. Everything in here appears to be breakable. It seems most impractical.
Excuse me, I have to dust the Earl's sitting room. The Chamberlain disapproves of us. If Lady Isolde hadn't brought me into this household from Redcliffe last year, I'd never have been given a place. I beg your pardon, sir, but I really can't be seen standing about. The housekeeper will have my head. Good day.
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable. Good, because it's likely to be your last rest for a while. This is Elena. She's...
I am Queen Enora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
The Queen, she is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself. My queen suspects she cannot trust her father. And Logain, he is very subtle, no? But when and how, he is privy to all the secrets and not so subtle. So she goes to how? A visit from the Queen to the new Earl of Denham is only a matter of courtesy. And she demands answers. Things no decent person would repeat. He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room. King Kellen was like a son to him, and Logain left him to die. Does he love Enora more? Who can say? I think her life is in danger. I heard Hal say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Earl Eamon.
We may have no choice but to trust Enora. The Queen is well loved. If Logain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
I have some uniforms. Earl Howe hires so many new girls every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to House Estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
The Queen would be a valuable ally.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Ask away. Of course.
I'm glad you decided to help. With Enora's knowledge, we have a far better chance against Logain.
And you want to push her off the throne and say good riddance?
She and Kaelin were promised as children and practically raised together. She was a smart child, knew how to listen, and how to blink those big blue eyes and get anything she wanted. Her mother's looks, her father's brains, and the best tutoring Merrick's money could buy. It's a potent combination. From Alina's story, he turned against her first. If he truly intends to sacrifice her, I think it will be strong motivation to break the parental bonds. In any event, I would far rather have the opportunity to ask such things of her than simply hear about her murder. If Honora speaks out against Loghain, hers would indeed be one of the most powerful voices of the Landsmeet. No more easily than without you there. There will be none to see it, save those who are already loyal to Loghain. And given your reputation, Warden, I think Loghain knows it's safer to carry out his plots far from where you can disrupt them. As you like. My palace is your palace.
Yeah. You know, Honora's useful to him, but he's still ready to pretty much cast her aside for his own goals. And, you know, it's very likely that he just wanted to be the man behind. You know, it's like, oh, because, you know, Alistair rules, but you're there with him, telling you what to do. You know, it's kind of easy to see that, you know, Eamon's mostly interested in getting some authority for himself as well. Ah.
This is not as defensible as I would like, but it will do. What is your wish, Kadan? Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. As you wish.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire.
What comes, my friend?
I love that about face turn. It's like, ugh, this place is awful. Hi there, best friend.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
Still with the stern glances, Alistair?
You didn't answer my question about why the crows wouldn't send their best man.
So for that I must suffer all these fearsome glares? Oh, you are cruel to subject me to such torture.
If you aren't telling me, there must be a reason.
If you must know, the masters do not often take contracts outside Antiva, and I made the best bid.
Best bid?
We agreed to pay the guild a portion of whatever the contract offers. The one who agrees to pay the most gets the contract, so long as the guild deems them worthy.
And they thought you were worthy?
Against a pair of Grey Warden recruits. Apparently so.
Were there many who wanted the contract?
None. You are still Grey Wardens, after all. And even in Antiva, killing members of your order is considered impolitic. It made the guild's decision considerably easier, I imagine.
Well, that's comforting. Somehow.
Huh. Yes. Let's see if Slim has another job lined up.
Good to see you, Warden. Fighting the good fight, eh? One more swipe, and no one will ever forget it. I guarantee you'll love it. 6 sovereigns. Cairn Loghain is out in the field. I figure you'd like to get back at him, right? Word is that his seneschal has been getting the Tairn's crown all nice and sparkly for the Landsmeet. The seneschal is taking a bit of a rest at the Nord Noble Tavern. He won't be there long. He has a heavy guard, but if you can make off with the tyrant's own crown, think of the embarrassment. That's all I know. I hope it's enough.
Oh, that should be plenty. Well, I got lots of money.
Dwarven craft. Welcome back. Is there something else you'd like to look at? Only the finest crafts, straight from Orzammar. Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim.
Somebody's unlocked Codex Entries. Tippy.
Welcome back. Is there something else? I'll answer what I can. Welcome back. Is there...
I lost some money on that, but oh well.
Did you see Wolf's face when he arrived? I heard West Hills has fallen to Darkspawn.
Your lands are in the south. Surely you've seen the Blight yourself.
Hardly. You know very well I've been in Denerim these past 2 years. Rosalind's health requires us to be in town, you understand?
Yes, I had heard that.
Did you see Wolf's face when he arrived? I heard West Hills.
How can I help you, love? Got it. 1 round of drinks. What type? Are they serious? We're not some cheap dockside tavern, you know. If they want the strong stuff, the barkeep keeps some dwarven spirits down below. I'll deliver it straight away.
Your lands are in the south. Surely
What do you
you've seen the
suppose
Blight
Eamon's
yourself.
playing at?
Hardly.
Surely he doesn't expect us to believe Enora unfit to rule with her father to advise her.
I wonder that myself.
Hello, Nicholas Bolton.
You'll have to excuse me. I'm engaged.
My throat. What? Kill the warden.
Up. But kinda wanna do this without killing anybody, so
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
Yes.
Did you see Wolf's face when he arrived? I heard West Hills has fallen to Darkspawn.
Your lands are in the south. Surely you've seen the Blight yourself.
Hardly. You know very well I've been in Denerim these past 2 years. Rosalind's health requires us to be in town, you understand?
Yes, I had heard that.
What do you suppose Eamon is playing at? Surely he doesn't expect us to believe Anora unfit to rule with her father to advise her.
I wonder that myself. His timing is unfortunate. South Reach is overrun. I have little time to devote to politics at present.
Overrun? Has the blight truly spread so far?
Most of my freeholders have fled to Redcliffe and Lothering, but I doubt they'll be safe there for long.
Maker's breath. Bryland, I had no idea.
Be careful how loudly you speak of it. Wolf lost both his boys to Darkspawn, trying to evacuate West Hills.
Lady Andraste, pray for us.
How can I help you, love? And why should I do that? Who are you? I'll do what I can, but I'm a waitress, not some gutter-snipe whore. Ladies, we've got a job to do. Good morrow to you, love. We're here to make sure your needs are being met.
No one is supposed...
We've brought drinks.
Well, perhaps one.
Overrun? Has the blight truly spread so far?
Hey, you... What?
So are you gonna join me in a drink or not?
You, just be quick about it. Hey, you... What?
So are you gonna join me in a drink or not?
You... Hey, you... What?
So are you gonna join me in a drink or not?
You, just be quick about it. Hey, you...
Did I get myself into an endless loop?
What? Kill the warden.
Yeah. I know there's a way to do this without killing people.